And that's our podcast today. Manifestation, your golden ticket is having passion.
Empowering women by their life lessons and manifestation skills, helping you reach your dreams faster. They did it. They'll show you how without making the same mistakes they did. One cowgirl, bull-raising childless wife with multiple businesses and streams of income who is manifesting her dreams into reality. She will help you with your weight loss and wealth goals, making you healthy and wealthy. One badass boy mom with a passion for energy, healing, health, and fitness. She will help you with healing and overcoming limited beliefs to manifest the life you've always dreamt. It's Tenneile and Candace, taking life by the horns.
Welcome to our podcast, Taking Life by the Horns.
And take no bull.
Thanks, guys, for joining us today. We're going to start with our gratitudes.
Well, if you know me, then you know how much I love today. Here in Colorado, we're actually experiencing a beautiful day. I love summer. I love the sun. I love the warmth. I can't get enough of it. I know not everybody agrees with me, but today I'm super grateful for a beautiful day. How about you?
Oh my gosh, I love the sun and the Colorado weather and this summer and the water. But today I'm passionate. That's what my gratitude is. I'm passionate about life and happy that I'm able to live in this world where the sun shines and the rain even comes down and grows grass, and just happy that I am part of this beautiful thing that they call life.
Yes.
And this kind of goes into what we're going to talk about today, because you have to be passionate about things to really enjoy them, don't you think?
Absolutely. I think passion is what drives us all to do anything we're doing. I will say though, passion can work both ways, right? We could be passionate about things we like or don't like, and it's going to drive us one way or the other. So we do have to be conscious about what we're passionate about. But yes, it does drive results in our life.
Yeah. And that's our podcast today. Manifestation, your golden ticket is having passion. So the things that you are manifesting, are you really passionate about those? And a lot of people, when they talk about manifestation, and it's one of my pet peeves, I've mentioned it before, is they always talk about money. I will help you manifest money, money. Okay, great. Are you really passionate about money? Are you passionate about the things that money will provide for you? So take it a step farther. The reason I want to have financial freedom isn't to have so much money in the bank and, call you up and say, hey, guess how much money I have in the bank? Could care less. The reason I am passionate, the reason I am manifesting, the reason we need money is to pay for some of those dreams, those passions that we have.
Yeah.
So I challenge people not to look at manifesting money, but manifesting what your passions are. They may come to you in different ways. So it's really, if you want to make this work, that golden ticket is passion. How do you see that work in your life, Candy?
No, 100%. And I have recognized this a while back, that it wasn't money I was passionate about. It was financial freedom. It was freedom to travel the world, freedom to do what I wanted with my time, freedom to really enjoy life. Well, money is a pathway to be able to do all of those things. So it's really the passion about wanting to travel and wanting to have that financial freedom and freedom of time that leads to manifesting money.
Right.
Yeah.
So be very passionate about everything that you do, even when you're not manifesting. So if you're not sure, what am I going to do this day? What excites you the most? What are you most passionate about? Do that.
Yeah. And once you realize what you're passionate about, the things like, say, for instance, you're looking at manifesting health and a great body, your day-to-day things that you do are going to be things that align with that, right? You become passionate about health and fitness and doing things within your daily life that are going to align you with that future health and fitness down the road that you're trying to manifest. And no matter what we're doing, we're always manifesting. So always making sure you're focused on those positive things, the things that align you with the positive outcomes is what you need to be passionate about. As we were preparing for this episode, I kind of was realizing, for instance, if you're looking at manifesting health, do you love health more than you hate disease? Do you, I'm trying to think of some other examples, but do you love what you're trying to do more than the opposite? Because your focus really needs to be on what you're trying to do or what you're working on, what you're manifesting,
Yes.
more so than the opposite.
Yep, your focus is very important, focusing on those things. One thing that I wanted to bring back to, you were talking about having your passions, and then that will be aligning with it. That will also align you with the people that you need in your life to reach those goals. So once you're really passionate about people, passionate people are attracted to other passionate people. So then you can build your tribe, and you just opened up a whole toolbox of different people and different things that they may know, people that they may know, and it just catapults you.
That's funny. I was thinking about that actually as I was driving over here to record this podcast, and I was thinking about the group of people that we surround ourselves with. And I was thinking about different types of people that I interact with. And, you know, there's a difference between you and I getting together and having conversations and hanging out, whether it's just having lunch, it doesn't matter what we're doing. It doesn't have to be intentional, but our conversations are different. They're really about supporting one another and growing and expanding and going, you know, pushing ourselves, versus other people that I could have conversations with, and they're really mundane and very superficial, you know, like, what's the greatest movie out, you know? So those types of conversations really are different. And it's the conversations I have with you that really keep me focused, keep me driven, help drive and feed that passion for my goals and manifestations.
It's easy sometimes to lose sight of those passions or lose sight of what you want when you're bogged down with the day-to-day things. So we can really help each other build that up when we get to talk about it. Like, I love talking about dreams and achieving ideas. Those are the things that you really need to focus your time on, and how to think, not so much what your neighbor's doing or, you know, what TV show you watched last night. Now, there are some things that can excite you, and some TV shows that could maybe excite you and build that passion, but usually it's just zoning out.
Yeah. I mean, I could give you some examples of things that drive my passion. One of the things that I love is health and fitness, if you know me. And my day-to-day life is built around that because I am passionate about it, because I absolutely love it. So when I'm taking a hike in the mountains, not only am I connecting with God and connecting with Mother Nature, but it really is my time of fitness as well. You know, I'm passionate about health, so I'm passionate about learning about nutrition and, you know, things that keep my body healthy and things to avoid it breaking down and getting aches and pains and diseases. So when I'm passionate about something, it really is very simple to kind of align yourself with that on a day-to-day basis.
If you have to constantly remind yourself to think about something, or, you know, that affirmation that you're saying over in your head, maybe that's not your passion, and maybe it's just time to go back into the workshop and think about what deep down is your passion, because it's probably not making money. It's probably not going to a 9-to-5. It's probably not being the best salesman. It's probably something way bigger than that, where those things can take you to it. Dig really deep, and when you find your passion, you're going to find your purpose, and then you're going to find your joy.
So do you have any tips for the people out there on maybe how they can tap in and discover their passion and their soul's purpose? I mean, that's a big one, but do you have tips?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to take yourself back to when you were a little girl or a little boy, and it was Christmas morning, and you were super excited about getting a present, or maybe it was the beginning of summer and you were excited about going and doing something, or your friend was coming over and you had been planning something. Take yourself back to that little kid before life told you that you had to get to a 9-to-5 job and you had to have, you know, 2.5 kids and a white picket fence house. Take yourself back to that little girl. What did she want? What made her excited? So for me, and my teachers told me every year, and my teachers told my parents every year when we had teacher-parent conference, that I talked too much. And
here she is having a podcast.
and that's what I love. Like, you know, I really enjoyed just talking to people, doing the research, finding something out, and talking to people and doing motivational speaking. It builds me up. It's something I'm passionate about. And if I dig really deep, I've known this forever. So what is something little Candi was super excited about?
Wow, this is interesting, and maybe some of our viewers out there can relate to me. So I grew up with a very traumatic childhood. So I had very little time to really dream big and enjoy life. So it's funny, I have done this exercise before, and now as an adult, I'm really trying to tap into that inner child. So now, one of the things that I know moving forward as I manifest a partner in my life is I need a partner who is very childlike and very fun and who enjoys life, because I didn't get to do that as a child. So now that I'm older and I'm really trying to tap into what I'm passionate about, I've had to use other methods.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that I have done is journaling, and not so much journaling as much as it is just kind of writing. Just start imagining and tapping in. It almost becomes a little bit automatic. And once you read back and you look back at things, you are able to kind of tap in a little bit and identify a little bit of what you're passionate about, a little bit of what you like. So that's one thing that I have done because I didn't get to be that little girl that daydreamed and fantasized and really enjoyed life. So
yeah, I love that. So journaling, go back to when you were before life kind of hit you hard, and what were the things that made you excited and passionate. Look at those things when you're thinking about manifesting and manifest your passions.
Yes, and remember, you are always manifesting.
Yes,
whether you recognize it or not. Every thought is manifesting something. So make sure that those passionate thoughts are aligning with what you really want and not what you don't want.
Definitely. Thanks you guys for joining us. We're Take Life by the Horns, but take no bull, where we are on a mission to empower 1 million women to step into their power, believe in their ability to live the life of their dreams, and fearlessly take life by the horns with passion.